Dame lines up. They will kick off. Southern California leading in the football game 24-14. Well received. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, as the rain comes merrily down here at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, with the play-by-play action, the football voice of Notre Dame, Van Patrick.
Thank you, Al. Here's the boot now by Smith, who slipped down, which will give you an indication of what's going to happen on that turf. Back to 10, to the 15, to the 26 goes McNeil, and McNeil is dropped on the 27-yard line. First down and 10 to go now for Southern California. Smith kicked that ball. His feet went right out from under him, and it's really slippery at turf now, and I want to tell you, when John McKay and the Southern California Trojans are sitting there with a point lead on a gridiron like this, they are in pretty good position. Wide to the right now is Dickerson and Chandler. Jimmy Jones, the quarterback, and Jones throws a quick pass over the right flat. It's completed on the 30-yard line. Completed out there to Chandler, and Chandler is tackled by Tim Kelly on the 33-yard line, a gain on the play of 6. Second down and 4 to go. Patulski was also in on the tackle. The ball is on the 33-yard line of Southern California. Change of fullback. Charlie Evans coming in, replacing Cunningham, or Davis it is, who's going out. Davis had a very fine first half, 17 carries, 72 yards. Chandler's caught 6 passes today for 62. Cunningham carried the ball 1 time in the first half, Jones twice, McNeil once, and Evans twice. And here is Jones on a give to the football, to the fullback on the 35. Evans is hit, stacked up there by the middle of the Notre Dame line. Kadish in on the tackle, so mark the ball on the 35. So it will be a third down coming up. The series of downs originated on the 27. The ball is just over the 35. Notre Dame trailing Southern California 24-14, and it's raining hard here at the Coliseum. It looked for a while at the beginning of the game that we might get through the afternoon without the rain, but we've got it. Chandler and Dickerson are split out again. Dickerson to the left. They're in a double wing formation. Here's Jones going back to throw. Throws a swing pass out to Dickerson, and Dickerson is knocked out of bounds on the 41-yard line. Chased out of bounds by Clarence Ellis on the 41. He picked up a first down for Southern California. And of course, what the Trojans would like to do in the second half is play as much ball control as they possibly can. 13 first downs on that pass play. Southern California now with a first down on their own 41. Out wide to the right is Chandler. Dickerson is split out to the left in the I formation. Waiting for it is Jimmy Jones, the quarterback again. And Jones on a give to Davis. Davis is trapped for a loss back on the 38-yard line. Nice wire from the linebacker Maxey group of over 100. They're here from South Bend, while the mini group that couldn't make the trip are listening to us over in Benton Harbor, Michigan, and watching the ball game. So on the 38-yard line, they have spotted the ball. Loss on the play of 3 yards, so it will be second down and 13 to go. Second and 13. Wide to the right now is Dickerson. Also Chandler in the slot to the right. Waiting for it is quarterback Jimmy Jones, and Jones on a pitch back to McNeil. McNeil trying to turn the corner is forced out of bounds, but he crosses the 47-yard line before he was bumped out of bounds. Knocking him out over there was Kadish, your right tackle, and also Neidert, the defensive right end of Notre Dame. He stepped out on the 46-yard line. So it'll be third down coming up. The series originating on the 41. The ball is on the 46, so that makes 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 6. Southern California back in the huddle again. McNeil is out. Harris has replaced him in the backfield. Out wide to the right is Dickerson. On the left side is Chandler. Double wing formation, and Jones takes 2 steps back, looks, fires, throws, incomplete. On the 49-yard line, intended for Sam Dickerson, which brings up a 4th down. Ayala is in to do the kicking. The way of first down, Southern California had 12 in the first half. Notre Dame had 11. 80 yards rushing for Southern California, only 43 for Notre Dame. The Irish outpassed them 219 to 189, but Southern California outscored them 24-14. Ayala's back in kick formation. He's standing back just outside the 30-yard line, gets the perfect pass in center and booms it down the field. It rolls around to the 20-yard line, to the 19, finally rolls to a stop on the 18-yard line. A good kick on the part of Ayala, and they had a little trouble in the punt department in the first half. 36 yards on the kick. On the give to Dewan. Dewan is hit, fumbles the ball, Southern California recovers the football. It was recovered by Kent Carter, the rover back. DeJuan was belted at the 17 and dropped the ball, and Southern California came up with it. That's their second fumble recovery, and I want to tell you that may make a big difference in this ball game right there.
That deep van, it most assuredly has a possibility of it because it's down at the 17-yard line. The Irish simply have to dig in now, and Southern California seems to be getting inspirational little moments like this. It fires them up.
Chandler and Dickerson are wide to the right. Waiting for it is Jimmy Jones with the first down on the 17-yard line of Notre Dame. And Jones on to give to Davis. Davis is caught from behind at the 16-yard line and hauled down. Wright was in there to make the tackle for Notre Dame. Ball is marked on the 17, so there was no gain on the play. Southern California breaking out of the huddle. They've got second down and 10 to go now from the 17-yard line of Notre Dame. Southern California with 86 yards rushing and 27 carries. I formation, two flankers, Chandler to the right. And here's Jones back to throw. He fires, caught at the 5-yard line by Dickerson, and Dickerson is forced out of bounds on the 4. It's a first down for Southern California, and Ellis is the man who forced him out of bounds on the 4-yard line.
Ellis playing him too deep on the play. Ellis gave him about 3 steps, man.
And this is first and goal to go on the 4. We mentioned that in the first half. They're playing these receivers a little on the deep side. And Dickerson and Chandler both go out to the left in the I formation, and waiting for it is Jimmy Jones again. Now he puts him in a pro set, and the give is to his fullback, Evans, who tries right guard, gets down to about the 3. He's hauled down there by Kadish. We have a nice wire here from London, England, from the Notre Dame London law students who are listening today on American Forces Radio in England. 11 minutes of playing time remaining. Coming in now defensively for Notre Dame is Swinson, and limping out of there is Kadish. Kadish was shaken up on the play. He's coming out. Swinson has replaced him. Two flankers to the right. Second down and goal to go with the ball on the 3-yard line, and the give is to the fullback again. A fumble. Let's see who got it. They fumbled the ball into the end zone, and we'll have to wait and see who got it. Touchdown. It's recovered by Southern California in the end zone. Will that try to get the man who got it? There's a big pile-up right there. The officials have already indicated Southern California's ball in the end zone, which would be a touchdown, but they still have not unpiled them. We have the glasses on them. It looks like number 77, Adams. Adams is the man who covered it for Southern California. It's a touchdown for Southern California. That's a real break. They fumbled into the end zone, and Adams, the big right tackle, recovered it.
30-14 now, Van, as they line up for the point after.
Here's the kick by Ayala. It's good. The score now is Southern California 30 and Notre Dame 14, 31-14. We'll be back with the Southern California kickoff in just a moment. 17 yards in 4 plays. The ball was fumbled into the end zone by the fullback, Evans, recovered by Adams for a touchdown for Southern California. It's 31-14 now with the Trojans leading. Ayala will kick off. Minix and Parker are the deep men for Notre Dame. And the kick. High end-over-end kick. Coming down to Minix at the 15. He fumbles the ball, and Notre Dame covers the ball on the 17 or 18-yard line. Minix fumbled the wet football, but it was covered by Notre Dame, and so the Irish will take over on the 18-yard line in Notre Dame territory. First down and 10 to go for Notre Dame. And now the pressure will be on young Joe Theismann. 31-14 the score. Notre Dame out of the huddle. They've had the turnovers today, and it's really hurt them. Julius is flanked out to the left. Gatewood is split out to the right. Fumble again. Theismann picks it up. Rolls out to the left, is thrown down back on the 5-yard line. Theismann is trapped back there by Willie Hall, the defensive right end. And they're going to mark the ball back on the 7-yard line. 11 yards lost on the play. Second down and 21 to go. Southern California leading 31-14 with 7 minutes to play. 10 minutes, 5 seconds it is to play. The clock is not operating properly. Here's a double wing. Waiting for it now is Theismann. He's going back to throw. He's in the end zone. Fumbles the ball. It's covered by Southern California with the touchdown. Number 75, John Bella, recovered the ball in the end zone. Went back in the end zone to throw, fumbled the ball, and John Bella pounced on it for Southern California, and a touchdown for the Trojans. They lead 37-14. Well, we were talking about the weather would make a difference when you're trying to play catch-up football, and it's doing exactly that.
This is almost unbelievable, Van. In a matter of 32 seconds, Southern California's come up with a pair of touchdowns, and here is the try after touchdown.
Kick is up. Kick is good. We'll score now. Southern California 38, Notre Dame 14. We'll be back with the Southern California kickoff in just a moment. Van Patrick along with Al Wester and Bill Etherton, and here's the kick by Ayala. Minix is deep with Parker. High end over end kick. Waiting for it is Parker at the 15, goes to the 20, comes out wide now, breaks the tackle to the 25, and he is whacked up at the 39-yard line. Making the tackle in there for Southern California. That was Cunningham who made the tackle. The ball is on the 28-yard line of Notre Dame. First down and 10 to go for Notre Dame. 14-yard return. Creaney is flanked out to the left in the I formation. Gatewood is out to the right. Here's the draw play to Gulius, and Gulius runs straight ahead, coming all the way up to the 39-yard line, and Papadakis, the left backer, brings him down for Southern California. On the draw play, as they moved it up to the 38.5, they're going to mark it to 38, where his knee hit the ground. It's going to be mighty close for a first down. It is a first down. 9 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Southern California with a 24-point lead. And in a driving rain and a turf that's really slippery, 12 first downs for Notre Dame. They flood the zone to the right in a double wing. Waiting for it now is the quarterback, Joe Theismann. Theismann back to throw. He throws. This one is incomplete as his receiver was open and fell down. He had him wide open, but he fell down. That was Creaney, the tight end on the 40-yard line. You can't get him any more open.
That's right, Van, and along with him, Larry Parker over on the sidelines there was wide open, too. Let's go down and get the viewpoint of our man on the sidelines, Bill Etherton. Bill?
Al, it's wet, but here's a report on Mike Kadish, the fine defensive tackle of Notre Dame, the 6'5", 250-pound senior from Springfield, Ohio. His college football career in college is at an end. He has a severe knee injury. Up to you.
Theismann throws out in the right flat out there, and it is completed. To the 40, the 45 is Parker to the 15. He's finally dropped on the 49-yard line. That was the report on Creaney. Bruce Dyer made the tackle. Creaney suffered a severe injured knee. So the ball is on the 49-yard line of Southern California. It's a first down for Notre Dame. Clock shows now 9 minutes and about 18 seconds of playing time remaining. Gulius and Gatewood to the left in the I formation, and Joe Theismann trying to rally his ball club, but he's trailing 38-14. Here's Theismann now on the draw play to Parker, and Parker is hit as he reaches the 46-yard line and shoved back to the 47. In there making the tackle was Skiles, number 71 of Southern California. They'll mark the ball on the 47-yard line of Southern California. Belongs to Notre Dame. Now, actually, they'll put it on the 46, so it'll be a gain on the play of 3. Second down and 7 yards to go for Notre Dame. Out of the huddle they come with Creaney on the right side. Also over on the right side is Parker, and Gulius and Gatewood are to the left. Jaskowski, the fullback. We haven't seen Bill Bars in there today. Theismann throws over the middle. It's caught at the 30. On down to the 25. Down to 15 goes Parker. The 10, the 5. Touchdown, Notre Dame. As Larry Parker grabs the ball and sprinted into the end zone for Notre Dame until the Fighting Irish are trying to come back. The play, picking up the touchdown, covered 46 yards, and Notre Dame with 72 yards in 5 plays, and are on the board now at 38-20.
I think the most fabulous part about the run by Parker after a great catch there was hurdling John Papadakis. Papadakis was down, and Parker hurdled him.
Temple will attempt the extra point. The ball is spotted, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the score now is Southern California 38, Notre Dame 21. We'll be back with the Notre Dame kickoff in just a moment. 17-point difference in this ball game right now, with Southern California leading 38-21. Smith will kick off, the soccer-style kicker. Deep men are McNeil and Cunningham. The kick is way short. McNeil has it at 25-30. McNeil fights his way forward to about the 38-yard line, and there he is brought down. On the 38-yard line, in on the tackle was Ratterman, 22-yard return. So make it first down and 10 to go now for Southern California from their own 38-yard line. 8 minutes and 17 seconds of playing time remaining in the third quarter at the Coliseum in a driving rain. Wide to the right now goes number 18, Dickerson. Split out to the left, Chandler. Two setbacks, pro set. Now they go back into an I formation as Jimmy Jones calls the signals. Jones going to give to his running back, Davis. Davis off right tackle. He's to the 44-yard line before he's brought down by Crotty and number 45 in there, Patton, the linebacker of Notre Dame. 44-yard line. Toots Shore, listening in back in New York, wanted to say hello to his great friend Pat O'Brien, who's up here in the booth with us. Davis 75 yards in 20 plays, and he has the ball again. This time he's racked at the 44-yard line. 7 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't know, maybe they're using a different type of rosin or something, Al, to hold on to that football, but they're holding on to it.
Yes, they are, Van. They're doing a good job there. Ralph Stefaniak is the man who came up and stuck the runner on that last play, and I've got to say this about Stefaniak from Alpena, Michigan. He had 49 tackles, 6 interceptions going into this ball game, and a young junior from Michigan has certainly played a great year of football. I look forward to seeing he and Clarence Ellis back next year.
Neidert went out. John McHale has replaced him in the Notre Dame defense. Jones throws over the middle, completed to his tight end to the 42-yard line. And Crotty made the tackle on number 86, Mullins. Mullins, the tight end, made the grab right over the middle. That was a great call on the part of the quarterback, Jimmy Jones.
Not only a great call, but I'm sure they spotted it from up on the top side here. And when the coach is sitting up here in the booth, and we've heard him beat on the wall many times next to us at Notre Dame, when they spot a weakness there, they call it down and they use the play immediately.
Chandler to the right, Dickerson out to the left. Jones on a give now to Davis. Davis trying to sweep the left side, gets to the 39-yard line and is pulled down. He gained 2 or 3 yards. He was hauled down on the 39-yard line. Making the tackle was Toman, the linebacker on the outside for Notre Dame. Second down coming up. 7 yards to go. Southern California got 21 points in the first quarter, 3 in the second. They have 14 in the third with 6:20 to go. Notre Dame has 7 in each quarter so far. 38-21 the score. Notre Dame trailing by 17 points. Now the two receivers, Dickerson and Chandler, go to the left. It's the I formation. Quarterback Jimmy Jones and them stacked behind him, calling the signals. Notre Dame with a 5-man defensive line, and Jones now on a give off to Davis again, and Davis is hit as he reaches the 38-yard line, and Greg Marks in there to make the tackle. Marks made the tackle for Notre Dame. They're going to mark the ball on about the 37-yard line. It'll be third down coming up and 5 yards to go. 6 minutes of playing time remaining in the third quarter. Southern California leading 38-21. They're changing those fullbacks again. Cunningham goes out. Charlie Evans comes in. Ball is midway between the sideline stripes on the Notre Dame 37-yard line. In the way of rushing, Southern California has 112 yards. Notre Dame has only 36. I formation, 2 flankers to the left. Back goes Jones to pass. He looks, he throws deep, and this one is incomplete. Intended for Dickerson. Clarence Ellis went up in the air with him, but the pass was too tall for both. That stops the clock. 4th down, 5 yards to go for Southern California. Ayala comes in to do the kicking now for Southern California. And Neidert, who limped off a moment ago, is going back in there. And check that. Is that Eden? That is Eden. So Neidert is still out. We'll check on his injury in a moment. Ayala goes back. Ellis are deep along with Crotty. Ayala waiting, gets his kick away, kicks for the sideline. The ball goes to the 5-yard line and rolls dead right there. He did exactly what he wanted to do, put the pressure on Notre Dame, and Notre Dame will have to start play with the ball just outside the 5-yard line.
Wouldn't you know it, Ayala has been kicking for in the first half, about a 27-yard average on his punts. If there was one bad break that he had for the day, Southern California, it had been the kicking. Now here, this kick is 33 yards. It rolls dead on the Irish 6-yard line. Notre Dame is 94 yards away from pay dirt.
Gatewood to the left. In a double wing formation, Theismann back to the end zone, throws to Gatewood. He's got it on the 10-yard line, gets to the 11 and goes out of bounds. Clock shows 5 minutes, 23 seconds of playing time remaining in the third quarter. Notre Dame 17 points behind. Ball on the 11-yard line. It'll be second down coming up. Second down and 5 yards to go. 5 yards gained on the play. Wide to the right goes Gatewood. Gulius is split out to the left. I formation with Theismann waiting for it. Theismann rolling out to right. He dumped one out there to Gatewood, incomplete. Broken up over there by number 21, Bruce Dyer, who's a Michigan boy from Dearborn Heights. 6-footer, 178-pound junior, who's only 19 years old. It will be third down and 5 yards to go now for Notre Dame from their own 11-yard line. The rain continues unabated. It has not let up. Now Gulius to the left. Gatewood is flanked out to the right as Notre Dame comes out of it in the I formation. Joe Theismann playing his last regular season game, rolling to the right, looking for a receiver, throws one, incomplete. Gatewood and Tchaikovsky was both over there. Bruce Dyer was over to cover. One thing, Bill Etherton, we have not seen Bill Bars in this ball game. What about him, and also what about Neidert?
Okay, the only major casualty remains Mike Kadish, who has a very severe knee injury. He'll miss the rest of the game. Neidert merely suffered a pretty good whack in the left knee, but he's all right. Nothing is wrong with Bill Bars. He just is not being used today. Back up to you.
Here's Yoder punting from the end zone. He booms it out of there deep. Hudson is chasing the ball. A great kick. Picks it up on the 36. Comes back to about the 38, and he's hit on the 38-yard line. Falls forward. Gulius hit him on the 39. A 53-yard kick under pressure by Jim Yoder, who has done a great job for Notre Dame in the kicking department this year. So it'll be first down and 10 to go now for the Trojans from their own 39-yard line. If anything, that rain's getting a little harder, Al.
It's coming down a little heavier, Van, and that field is completely chewed up out there.
Out wide to the right now is Chandler. Dickerson is split to the left. It's the I formation. Jones barking out the signals. And Jones now is giving off on the draw play to Davis, and Davis gets to the 40, and that's it. Brought down on the 40-yard line, a gain on the play of about a yard. In there making the stop for Notre Dame was Greg Marks, the defensive tackle, so mark that ball on the 40. We've got Swenson in there at the tackle, as Kadish went out with a knee injury. Patulski's playing that left end. Now we're ready to go again. 82 yards and 24 carries by Davis today. Two flankers to the right. The pitch is to Davis. Trying to turn the corner on the power sweep. He gets to about the 42-yard line, and that's it. Brought down there, Greg Marks again in on the tackle. Davis was the ball carrier. He's been a workhorse today for the Southern California Trojans.
Well, of course, the footing is extremely bad. I mentioned this a moment ago, and with that heavy rain still coming down now, I think that Southern California's quarterback Jimmy Jones would not like to put that ball in the air. He's certainly not going to down there around the 42-yard line. He'd like to get the running game going again. He's tried to turn the corners. He hasn't been able to get the footing there. His runners haven't been able to do it. Now he's sending a widespread formation with both receivers wide to the right, Van.
Jones is going back to throw. He sets up. He got some time. He still got time. He throws incomplete. Intended for Cunningham out on the right flat, and that brings up a fourth down. 64,694, the paid attendance today at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. 3 minutes and 40 seconds of playing time remaining in the third quarter. Nice to have the chairman of the board of the Mutual Broadcasting System, Jack Frame, here in our booth. I think he just came in to get out of the rain, Al. Back in kick formation, Ayala. He gets the pass from center and almost blocked. Fair catch is called for on the 30-yard line by Crotty. So it'll be first down and 10 to go now for Notre Dame. They have the ball on the 30, a 28-yard kick. Double wing formation, waiting for it is Joe Theismann. Theismann back to throw, throws one incomplete. And the pressure was on. He had to hurry his throw. Coming in there was Charlie Weaver, the defensive left end of Southern California. He came in the back door. Nobody even brush blocked him. And Theismann had to get rid of the ball in a hurry. So it'll be second down and 10 to go. Southern California with a 38-21 lead, 17 points. Out of the huddle they come with Gatewood to the right. Gulius is split out to the left. They come out in the pro set this time with the two setbacks. Waiting for it is Joe Theismann, and Theismann going back to throw, sets up, dumps it over the middle to the tight end to the 40. Creaney goes to the 45. Is dropped on the 45-yard line by Papadakis, the linebacker of Southern California. Creaney, the big tight end. It'll be a first down for Notre Dame. Up on the 43, they rule his knee hit the ground, but it's still a first down. 12 yards gained on the play by Notre Dame. But what the Irish needs now is to get on the board in a hurry as they trail by 17 points. Double wing formation. Joe Theismann going back to throw again. That right end is coming in again. Theismann looks, throws, it is caught. Caught at the 45-yard line and out of bounds, but a flag is down. Hudson is the man who knocked Creaney out of bounds, but the preliminary indication is the penalty will be against Notre Dame. He had it down to the 45-yard line, which would have been another first down for Notre Dame, but the preliminary indication is the penalty will be walked off against Notre Dame. 11 yards picked up, which would have been a first down. Here's the signal. Backfield in motion against Notre Dame. Moves the ball back to the 38-yard line. The series originated on the 43. Third penalty, a total of 22 yards against Notre Dame. But it's been the fumbles that has hurt Notre Dame today. Cost them 2 touchdowns in succession here in this third quarter. And that's almost the difference in the ball game right now. Here's the I formation with two flankers again. Waiting for it is Joe Theismann. Theismann on the draw play. Gives it off. And Parker is hit right at the 40-yard line. Parker from Cincinnati, Ohio, hit right at the 40-yard line. In on the tackle there was Bella again, and he has played a tremendous defensive ball game. And if I had to single out 2 men today, or 3 men, it would be John Bella, the left tackle, and Greg Slough, the middle backer, and Bruce Dyer, the left cornerback, who've all been tremendous in that Southern California defense against Notre Dame. Theismann back to throw, dumps it over the middle. It's completed to Tchaikovsky, the fullback at the 50. And he moves to the 48-yard line, is brought down by Papadakis. On the 48-yard line, but he's shy of a first down. They keep exchanging the footballs out there, trying to keep a dry one in here. Ayala's going to the sidelines. He's being replaced in the secondary for Southern California. It's third down, and just about a yard, a little better than a yard to go for Notre Dame. The Irish would like to pick up that first down. They have 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. In the I formation now with 2 flankers. Joe Theismann calling the signal. Theismann gives it off to his running back again, Tchaikovsky, who gets the first down on the 43-yard line. First and 10 to go. I'll mark the ball on the 43-yard line, or 44. That's the 15th first down today for Notre Dame. It came at an opportune time for them. They needed it with the clock moving. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Gulius to the right. Waiting for it now is Joe Theismann. Gatewood is out to the right. Theismann back to throw. He looks, throws to Gatewood. Gatewood had it in his hands on the 15-yard line and couldn't hold it. That ball was a little bit too slippery for Tom Gatewood. Theismann hit him beautifully. And he had the defensive back beat, but he just couldn't hang on. A little too slippery. So the ball goes back again to the 43.5-yard line. Theismann has attempted 35 passes, completed 20 for 307 yards.
Gatewood had beaten his man all right. Tyrone Hudson, the senior from Los Angeles, was the deep man there running with Gatewood, and Gatewood had him beaten by 2 steps, Van.
Second down and 10 to go. Theismann back to throw again. Theismann looks, throws, and he runs out of it now. He didn't throw it. He's at the 50, the 45. He's down to the 40. Theismann is finally knocked out of bounds somewhere around the neighborhood of the 37. He cocked his arm, but he didn't let it go. Willie Hall finally chased him out. His receivers recovered. He decided at the last instant to hold on to it, and he raced around the right side, was knocked out of bounds.
John Vella was the man who was pressuring him, was coming up the middle. The big tackle from Van Nuys was right on top of him there. I thought, frankly, that Vella had batted the football down because Theismann cocked his arm, went through the motions, and held onto the football and rolled out around the far sidelines.
Ball on the 37-yard line. It's third down, about 2 yards to go for Notre Dame. Another big third down as Notre Dame trails by 17 points. Joe Theismann calling the signal. Theismann gives it off to Ciskowski, and he is stopped at the 36-yard line. He did not make the first down. He's about a yard and a half short. When the umpire, we're going to call it 2 yards shy of the first down. Nielsen and Vella, the two tackles in there for Southern California. It's fourth down, and the only thing the Irish can do is go for it with 4th and 2. Fourth down and 2 yards to go. Notre Dame out of the huddle. Gatewood to the right. Gulius is put out to the left. Waiting for it is Theismann. Theismann back to throw. He looks. He's in a little trouble out there. He races around the left side. He's going to run with the ball. 35. Theismann is down to the 30. He's pulled down, but not before he got a first down for Notre Dame. Little Joe Theismann still staying in there and battling. And Carter is the man who pulled him down on the 30.
Well, we just saw a good example of why Theismann has been able to run for 398 yards so far this year, better than 3.5 yards a carry, Van. He scored 2 touchdowns, as a matter of fact, on the ground. When he's in any kind of trouble, the little guy just pulls that football in, tucks it in on his arm, and goes.
All right, ready to go now, and Gatewood is out to the right. They're in a throw set with 2 flankers. Waiting for it is Theismann. He's back to throw. He throws, and the ball is batted away again. Big defensive lineman in there, number 84, Weaver and Vella, putting the pressure on Joe Theismann. Ball is dead at the 30 again. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go for Notre Dame. They're trailing 39 seconds to play in the third quarter, 38-21. And those 2 touchdowns in this third quarter on the Fumbles are looming bigger and bigger in this ball game.
Yes, there were 2 rather freakish touchdowns. Pete Adams, an offensive tackle, and John Vella, the defensive tackle, both scoring touchdowns. I guess that's the first time 2 tackles on the Southern Cal team ever scored in one game.
Double wing formation. Joe Theismann on a give to Ciskowski through the middle. He gets down to about the 27-yard line, and he's brought down there. Tackle was made by Skiles and also Slough as they bring him down. As Slough continues to be in almost every play for the Southern California defensive unit today. Ball is marked on the 26.5-yard line where it'll be third down and about 6 yards to go. 3rd and 6. Creaney, the tight end, on the right side. Gatewood on the left side. Parker's split out to the right. Double wing formation. Theismann rolling out to the right. Now he looks. He throws complete to Gulius. Down on the 11-yard line, he gets to the 10 and out of bounds. As Ed Gulius made the reception there for Notre Dame on the 10. So it'll be first down and goal to go for Notre Dame down on the 10-yard line of Southern California.
John Papadakis was the man who had the job of covering Gulius on that pass pattern. And, of course, you run a fast little running back like Gulius out there on a linebacker the size of Papadakis, 230. And he's not going to be able to cover as tight as those cornerbacks or the rover back would cover.
Gulius to the left, Gatewood to the right. First and goal to go on the 10. The give is to Ciskowski. He fights his way down to the 5-yard line, and there he's stacked up. And on the tackle was Weaver, along with Slough again, and they bring him down on the 5-yard line. It'll be second down and goal to go from the 5. And that's the end of the third quarter with a score. Southern California 38, Notre Dame 21. Now Notre Dame setting the huddle and breaks out of it. Second down and goal to go from the 5. Wide to the right now is Tom Gatewood. Gulius is put out to the left. Waiting for it is Theismann and Ciskowski, and Ciskowski is down to about the 3.5-yard line, and Charlie Weaver is in there again to make the tackle for Southern California, along with Nielsen, the right tackle. So you'd have to say that Nielsen's rating is pretty good today, wouldn't you?
I would have to say so, yes.
The ball is on the 3.5-yard line. It's third down and goal to go for Notre Dame. Gatewood is to the right. And here's Theismann now on the keeper. Theismann is down to about the 1 and the shove back. Shoved all the way back to the 5. They're going to allow it down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 4th down and goal to go. And Skiles is the man who hit him, along with Ron Ayala, who's back in there as the safety man for Southern California. The ball is on the 1-yard line. Van Patrick, along with Al Wester and Bill Etherton, Paul Pentecost, and Bob Freshley. And the ball is down on the 1-yard line. 1-yard line. It's 4th down and goal to go. It's the wishbone formation. Theismann on the keeper, cuts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Joe Theismann took it over. Notre Dame is on the board again. It is now 38-27. They moved 69 yards in 16 plays. Scott Hempel is in to attempt the extra point. Joe Theismann will hold, and Theismann took it over himself from the 1. Ran off left guard, got a good block over there. Squirmed into the end zone. The ball is spotted, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the score now is Southern California 38, Notre Dame 28. We'll be back with the Notre Dame kickoff in just a moment. On the kickoff, Southern California's Harris runs it back to the 24. He fumbled, recovered his own fumble. Notre Dame almost got a break there. With the ball on the 24-yard line, it's 1st down and 10 to go for Southern California. Trojans are leading now by 10 points, 38-28. Now let's see whether Jones will put it in the air. He'll probably try to stay right on the ground with 13:50 to go. Notre Dame wanting to get their hands back on that football again, and the give off is to Davis. He's at the 30. Davis is finally out of bounds on the 35 or 36-yard line. Davis knocked out of bounds on that power sweep again. Neidert and Marks and Swenson all chasing him out of bounds, and they're going to put the ball on the 36-yard line where it'll be 1st down and 10 to go. 1st and 10 to go for Southern California. The clock now 13 minutes and 44 seconds of playing time remaining at 16 first downs for the Trojans. Out wide to the right is Dickerson. Chandler split to the left. Jones in the I formation calling the signals. And he's rolling out the right, gives the ball off to Davis again, and Davis is tackled, shoved all the way back to the 32-yard line. Kelly leading the charge. Let's pause briefly for station identification. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
You're listening to Notre Dame football on WEEP-FM Pittsburgh. It's 7 o'clock.
Second and 9 to go now for Southern California with the ball on the 37-yard line. Davis, in 27 carries today, has gained 97 yards. I formation, 2 flankers to the left. Waiting for it now is the quarterback, Jimmy Jones. He pitches it back to Davis at power sweep again. This time he's in trouble, and he's brought down back on the 33-yard line. Greg Marks in there to make the tackle, and we move Bill Etherton away from the sidelines out of the rain up into our broadcast booth. A little wet down there?
I'd say thank you, because I thought I was going to get lost in the red mud clay of the running track before I could get across it, Van. I tell you, from up here, it looks just as bad as it did down there, because the field is really a quagmire.
3rd down and 13 yards to go for Southern California. A big 3rd down play right now for the Notre Dame defense. Dickerson and Chandler are both over on the left side, flank wide. The official talking there with Jimmy Jones. The center is Sterling. Ryan and Graff are the guards. Adams and Montgomery are the tackles for Southern California. The I formation. Jones takes the ball. He goes back to throw. He looks. He throws one deep, and it is incomplete on the 48-yard line, intended for Chandler, and Ellis tried to intercept the ball. His feet went right out from under him.
Van, as you know, we're looking down there. Clarence Ellis has one of the few clean, unstained jerseys on the field. This fella, quarterback Jimmy Jones of Southern Cal, has put on a tremendous show. Now, we, of course, had him from the field vantage point up until now, and he just has done a remarkable job. He's tried 22 times, made 15, and he has passed for 226 yards, which is fantastic. Ellis is back along with Mike Crowley, man.
Here's the boot now by Ayala, and a fair catch is called for by Ellis on the 37-yard line. He slips down as he gets the football. 30 yards on the kick by Ayala, so it'll be 1st down and 10 to go now. Listen to this Notre Dame crowd now. They start to yell. Notre Dame trailing by a score of 38-28 with 12 minutes and 7 seconds of playing time remaining. It was just 6 years ago to this very day that Notre Dame came out here unbeaten, and Southern California upset them. And they're right back here in the same situation again, 10 points behind with 12:07 to go.
And there's a bitterly dejected young man, Mike Kadish, great defensive tackle for Notre Dame, whose college career was ended with a knee injury. And he's sitting down there, and he's the most unhappy guy I've ever seen.
Double wing formation, and here's Theismann going back to throw. He fires. It's incomplete to Gulius. He was all by himself at the 48-yard line, and he could not hold on to that wet football. That stops the clock with 12:02 to go. So the ball goes back to the 37-yard line. It'll be put in play again. Second down and 10 yards to go for Notre Dame. Closing out the regular season, they still have the date with Texas or Arkansas in the Cotton Bowl. But an inspired Southern California team coached by John McKay. Last 2 years, these teams have tied. Parker's flanked to the right. Gatewood is split to the left. Theismann is going back to throw again. Theismann is in trouble. He's brought down back on the 25-yard line by Willie Hall, the defensive right end. He's all the way from Connecticut, from New Britain, Connecticut. Willie Hall, 6'3", 220, a junior. And so they will mark that ball back on the 27, a 10-yard loss on the play. It will be third down and 20 yards to go for Notre Dame. And now Minix is coming into the backfield for the Irish. Bob Minix coming in with the ball now spotted on the 27-yard line of Notre Dame. Wide to the right is Tom Gatewood. Waiting for it now is the quarterback, Joe Theismann. Theismann is going back to throw. He rolls out of it, rolls around the left side, looks, throws, and it is caught. Caught out there by Parker. And Parker moves it to the 42-yard line. Larry Parker, who caught a touchdown pass a moment ago. Hudson made the tackle, the safety man, but he is shy of a first down. The end of that chain's all the way up on the 48-yard line. Theismann goes over to the sidelines. It is fourth down and 5 yards to go. And Theismann comes out of there, and Jim Yoder goes in for Notre Dame to do the kicking. Hudson is dropping back in the safety spot now for Southern California. 10 minutes, 43 seconds of playing time remaining in this ball game. Yoder gets a perfect pass from Steve Buches, gets his kick away, a low one, rolling around on the 25. It's taken there by Hudson to the 30. He's to the 35, to the 40, and is finally knocked out of bounds on the 42-yard line by Crotty, and so it'll be first and 10 for Southern California. That was a kick of 32 yards and a brilliant 17-yard return.
Well, and with 10 minutes and 27 seconds remaining on the clock here in the fourth period, the final period here at Southern California, the Trojans can eat up with a couple of first downs, approximately 4.5 to 5 minutes, and that would give Notre Dame a real tough way to come back from with only 5 left in the game. But Southern California, lots of time left in the fourth period. They have the football.
Nickerson and Chandler are flanked. Waiting for it now is Jones. He gives it to his fullback. Runs straight ahead. It's Evans off left guard. Moves to the 49-yard line with it. Moving from the 42 to the 49, getting 7 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 3 yards to go for Southern California.
But Charlie Evans got some fine blocking that time on the left side from Marv Montgomery and Alan Graff, and he had a gaping breach in the Notre Dame right side and got pretty good yardage.
Nickerson and Chandler are flanked out to the right side again, and here is the give to that running back again, number 29. It's in there. It's Hughes. And he is to the 45, to the 43. He has a first down for Southern California. Harris it is on the carry. And he's the third back to be used in that position today. 17 first downs. Coming in now for Southern California is Berry coming into the backfield. Berry, number 23. Now they're in a pro set with two flankers. Waiting for it is Jones. Jones on the give to 33, Charlie Evans, the fullback, running off left tackle down to the 40, just outside the 40-yard line, where it'll be a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Making the tackle was number 75, Greg Marks, along with Jim Wright, the middle backer.
Man, if there is any place that is least wet, if I may say it that way, it would be where Southern California is now running. They're running inside the hash mark on the near side, outside toward the sideline, where the footing is better, much better than it is on the inside of the playing field.
Make it second down and about 7 yards to go. Two flankers again. Waiting for it is Jimmy Jones, who's gone all the way at quarterback, and Jones on the give to his fullback Cunningham. Cunningham off right tackle down to the 36-yard line of Notre Dame. And Southern California is doing exactly what they want to do. They want to hold on to the football, use up as much time as they possibly can, as they sit here with a 10-point lead and 8 minutes and 40 seconds of playing time remaining in the ball game. Chuck Jacques comes in the backfield, replacing Patton defensively for Notre Dame. It'll be 3rd down and 3 yards to go for Southern California. Dickerson and Chandler are split. Waiting for it now is Jimmy Jones. And Jones on a give to his fullback Evans, who was belted for a loss. Making the tackle was Greg Marks, who started just as that ball was snapped and read the play perfectly. Hit him head on right at the 42. It's 4th down now for Southern California, about 4 yards to go.
Then here is a must-play for the Notre Dame defense. It is 4th down for Southern Cal. They have to get in there, and now Southern Cal is going to drop back and punt, and they're going to aim for that coffin corner.
Ayala back in kick formation on about the 45. Gets his kick away. He's kicking for the side again and hits at the 10. Picked up by Goulias, or checkered Crotty at the 10, and is brought down on the 10-yard line. He got a couple of yards on the run back, that's all. It'll be Notre Dame's ball, 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. That was a 30-yard kick on the part of the kicker, Ron Ayala of Southern California. The clock shows 7:45 to go. But now in a double wing formation, Chiskowski right behind him. Heisman throws one to Gatewood. He's got it and goes out of bounds on the 30-yard line. 20-yard line. Check it again on the play. Enough for a 1st down, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. And Kent Carter, the rover back from Los Angeles, is the man who chased him out of bounds. So they'll mark the ball on the 20-yard line. He didn't get a 1st down. He went out of bounds with just about a half a yard shy of it. The series originated on the 10. The ball now is just a little shy of the 20. Gatewood to the right. Waiting for it again. The double wing is Theismann. He's going back to throw again. He throws one out to the flanker back on the right side, Parker. He's at the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35. He's down to the 30. He's all the way down to the 26-yard line of Southern California before he's pulled down from behind. Parker was finally caught by Carter and Ayala way down on the 25-yard line of Southern California. Or 26, the official is standing on the 26. 56 yards on the play. 7 minutes and 21 seconds of playing time remaining. We are in the 4th quarter at Coliseum in Los Angeles. Gatewood to the right. Minix is in the backfield. Split to the left. Parker's in the slot to the right. And Theismann is going back to throw again. Cocks his arm, throws, and it is incomplete. He threw it behind Tom Gatewood. That stops the clock with 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
Harold Parsegian is going all with receivers now in speed. He has Larry Parker, Bob Minix, and Tom Gatewood, 3 of the fellows with the sure hands. And as he bids now for a touchdown, which would bring them within 3 points of Southern California. I mentioned Parker a moment ago when the series began. A little did I think then he'd come right back and show me how he could do it right well again.
Theismann has had a tremendous afternoon. He's attempted 42 passes, completed 31 for 404 yards. Double wing formation. Theismann back to throw again. He's caught back on the 38-yard line, and coming in there was Willie Hall, the defensive right end. He had the blitz on him, and he hit him. They just couldn't keep Hall out of there, so he dropped him way back on the 37-yard line. They're going to place it down. 3rd down and 21 yards to go for Notre Dame. Clock is moving. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to play. A 10-point lead for Southern California. It's 38-28. Gatewood to the right. Minix is split out to the left. Gatewood just a few yards to the left. Waiting for it is Joe Theismann. Theismann going back to throw. He looks. He throws to Gatewood. It's incomplete. Traps the ball down on the 19-yard line. He was covered over there by Hudson. And that brings up 4th down, and this could be it for Notre Dame with only 6:26 to go. And now Joe Theismann is coming over to the sidelines, and Yoder is going in, so they're going to kick and hope for Southern California to fumble that ball here in this situation. At least we'll back them up in their territory deep. Yoder, who kicked out of bounds on the 1-yard line against LSU, wiping his shoe off with a towel. Hudson goes back in the safety spot for Southern California. Off the side of his foot. They got a kick that'll be very, very short. It went out of bounds on the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the kick.
Well, there's where that heavy ball came into effect, Van, and perhaps he was a little over-anxious, too. But anyway, it's a punt of only 10 yards. Still, the Irish have an opportunity here because Southern California is still not in too good a shape as far as field position is concerned. The Trojans playing a great football game here this afternoon, and let's see what they can do to hold on to that football and eat up some more time with 6:22 remaining in the contest.
High formation. Jones now puts him into a pro set. Jones on the give to his fullback, going straight ahead to about the 28-yard line. He got a yard on the play. So mark that ball on the 28-yard line. The series originating on the 27. Now they're going to put it down on the 27 again. Rule, that's where he went down. Cunningham is coming in. Evans goes out. Second down and 10 yards to go. Ball is resting on the 27-yard line of Southern California. 5 minutes and 53 seconds of playing time remaining in a driving rainstorm at the Coliseum. Here's Jones now, giving it off to Davis, and Davis is hit as he reaches the 27. No gain on the play. In there making the tackle for Notre Dame, number 75, Greg Marks, with the ball on the 27-yard line. It'll be third down and 10 to go, and the Notre Dame defense pouring in there now, trying to get that football again. Coming in is number 27, that's Rod McNeil, and he's replacing number 28, Clarence Davis, who's been the workhorse today. Dickerson and Chandler go to the right side in the side formation. Waiting for it again is Jones, and he's going back to throw. He looks and throws, and it is incomplete, and the Notre Dame man fell down, Ellis, or he would have had the ball easily.
And then had he intercepted, he would have had a clear shot at that goal line because there was nobody around him. And Clarence Ellis had left his man when he saw the ball falling short, had come back to try and make the catch, and as he turned, he lost his balance and fell. But it is now a 4th and 10, and Southern California is going to have to give up the football with 5:09 remaining in the game, and the score is Southern California 28, Southern California 38, Notre Dame 28. Still at 10 points is mighty big.
Ayala will kick. Crotty and Ellis are deep. The snap back to him. He gets a kick away. Tried to block it. Comes down to Crotty at the 42, the 45. Crotty is dumped on the 48-yard line in Notre Dame territory. It is a kick of 31 yards. So it'll be first down and 10 to go now for Notre Dame. They have the ball on their own 49-yard line. They have it first down and 10 to go, and Joe Theismann will try to